Hello, English learners. Welcome to the third part of my London adventure. This is your chance to follow my story and improve your English at the same time. For those who missed the first two episodes, be sure to check out my channel for the full story. My name is Sam, and I am an English student. Today I'm taking you into my classroom to share a valuable lesson from my wonderful teacher. Chapter 1. Memorizing New Words. We have English class every Wednesday. In a recent lesson, one of her classmates talked about trying to remember new words she came across while reading. They explained how they would look up words in the dictionary, only to forget them minutes later. Our teacher explained that this is completely normal. You usually have to see a word 5 to 10 times before you actually remember it. Some verbs may require more hits. Think 10-15 times, he added. Here's an interesting way to think about it. New words go through different stages as you learn them. Phase 1, first encounter. You see the word, don't understand it, and look it up in the dictionary. Phase 2, recognition. You see the word again, recognize it already, but forget the meaning. Dictionary time again. Phase 3, familiarity. You see the word again and understand what it means. Perhaps a noun, verb, or something else, but you're not quite sure. Phase 4, passive comprehension. When you see the word in writing, you recognize its meaning, but when you try to speak, you can't remember it. This is your passive vocabulary.
Phase 5, active control. You can confidently use the word in your English. So, the next time you forget a new word, don't sweat it. It just means that the word is still making its way through these steps. The key is to expose yourself to new words and let them develop naturally. Remember that the goal is progress, not perfection. Every time a word moves to a new stage, you get closer to its natural use in conversation. This concept absolutely blew my mind. It explained why I sometimes forget new words immediately after looking them up. Now I know it's okay. It just takes time and repetition. On a lighter note, after class, I received some exciting news. Our school football team is playing against a team from Cambridge this Saturday, and my coach wants me to play. I'm so hot. Kite-kiwe, you usually need to encounter a new word 10 or more times to commit it to your memory. A step towards mastering English listening skills, a comprehensive guide and useful resources. Choosing the right sources. The key to improving listening skills.
Choosing the right resources for listening practice is an essential step in mastering the English language. In this comprehensive guide, we will introduce you to the two main categories of audio sources and help you choose the best options. The first category, audio sources. Suitable for when you know 95% or more of the words. If your level of language knowledge has reached the point where you can understand 95% or more of the words in an audio text, this type of resource is ideal for you. Focus on comprehension, not just learning new words. The main purpose of listening practice is to understand information and concepts presented in spoken language. Learning new words, although it can happen, is not the main goal. Use simple audiobooks. Simple English audiobooks that match your level of language knowledge can be a great choice. Introduction of websites. To access simple audiobooks, you can refer to websites. Use of news sources. Websites provide news at 3 different levels that you can use according to your level of language knowledge. The second category, image sources. Suitable for when you know 2,000 words or more of English. If your vocabulary has reached 2,000 words or more, you can use visual resources such as movies and videos to improve your listening skills. Use subtitles at first. Watch the movie with subtitles for the first time to fully understand the story. Watch without subtitles later, after familiarizing yourself with the story. Watch the movie without subtitles to challenge your reading comprehension. Rewatching your favorite movies. Rewatching your favorite movies will help you understand more details each time. Use educational videos. Educational videos on your favorite subjects, such as nature or science documentaries, can be useful for listening practice. Realistic programs can be easier to understand because of their simpler structure. Key tips to improve listening skills. Daily practice. Devote at least 30 minutes a day to listening practice. Focus on comprehension. Pay attention to what you already know and be happy to understand each new sentence. Patience. Improving listening skills takes time and effort. Thanking the teacher and discovering motivations. After hearing my story, the teacher thanks me and makes an interesting point about it. At first I had no motivation to learn English, but later I started learning because I was motivated to understand the songs, she says. The teacher emphasizes how important motivation is and that language learning is very difficult without it. Different motivations of students. The teacher also asks other students in the class about their motivations for learning English. One of the students wants to be able to read historical books in original English. Another student aspires to become a professional tennis coach in England and speaks English perfectly before starting. A woman is also looking for a job in a large international company and needs English for her job. The role of motivation and interest in learning. I observe that all students are motivated to use English in real life or to get information from books. At the end of the lesson, the teacher asks us if we like English. I will say that I didn't enjoy English in high school, but now I love it. I can clearly see how useful it is to know this language. The teacher emphasizes that interest in language is another important factor in learning. When you like something related to the English language, such as people's culture, music, or history, it becomes easier for you to learn the language. It also points out that knowing 3,000 words or more is necessary to communicate effectively in English. If you don't like English, it's harder to find the time to practice, and as a result, reaching the 3,000 word level will be challenging. Now I like the Beatles, my teacher and boss are English, and I also find English humor fascinating. Because of this, it is much easier for me to find time to practice English every day. I play soccer for the school team on Saturday. We have very good players in the team and we won 3-2. After the race, we're all happy and go to the pub to celebrate our victory in style. Key tips for learning English. Be motivated, pursue a goal to use English in real life. Be interested, show an interest in the culture, music, or history of English-speaking people. Practice. Spend 30 minutes every day reading, listening and speaking in English. With motivation, interest, and continuous practice, you too can take steps towards mastering the English language.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share and follow the channel for more videos.